Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of As Far As You Can Tell. I'm Joe, with me is...
Andrea.
Rachel. Ashley.
JP.
And float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, I really hope he doesn't kill me.
Brad.
And we are, As Far As You Can Tell, an actual play Pathfinder game set in the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting. To give you a little recap of what happened last time, the party arrives in the city of Dragonheart. Did some errands, did some shopping, and then we went to church.
That's one way to put it.
Everybody went to church.
Everyone went to church.
Everybody did. Yeah.
Ashley had a nice awkward experience with the Amorai guy who kept hitting on her.
Forgot about that.
Anna had a very just pleasant time going to Terrace.
Yep.
Vale met up with her old mommy figure person and got a book and did some talking about stuff.
We learned
there.
some more stuff about the rings, but we can get into that.
Learn more
in a
about
few.
the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hove and Raziel went to
Murder church.
a murder scene, pretty much. Church of Nogrix. Everyone there was slaughtered. and-
Excuse me. It's called an extermination scene.
Okay.
There's someone alive somewhere.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty ghastly, grisly scene. And Hove and Raziel were not happy about any of it.
So, to jump in here real fast.
Go for it.
Anna worships Terrace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Vale worships Ural, the goddess of darkness and assassins and secrets.
What?
Nocturnus.
And lust. And
Oh.
And
That was-
Violet
That's
worships
section.
Aledra, the deity of magic, knowledge, and dreams. And both Hove and Raziel worship Nogrix, the dragon deity of earth, wealth, and power.
I actually worship Xanon.
He killed everyone! Not
That would be
really.
the worst twist.
That would be.
We would both end up dead.
That'd be very sad.
Field of White Grain, let's do this.
That's it.
This level, I'd be scared.
Yeah.
Next
Later
level,
on,
it'd
it gets a little
it'd be
sketchy.
interesting.
You know, it's funny because it's actually all neutral gods except for mine.
Yeah.
So, neutral, evil, neutral.
But like neutral evil.
Yeah,
Like-
the latest evil you could be.
Just slightly evil.
She only murders people for fun.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Never for personal gain.
No.
Never for correct reasons. Just for fun.
I mean, some people
Always just, she wants to learn her secrets.
If I kill you, is it going to benefit the greater good? No. Good.
I have more class than that.
it's like a hobby.
No, it's
It's
a friend
a
of your
hobby.
deity, not you.
So,
So we
Your
got
deity murders for
recreational
whimsy.
Whimsy's a good enough reason.
You're
it's like rainbows in the background.
Uriel's got the thing with Uriel and Shay. She's not all terrible.
Yeah.
But like dark rainbows.
The Uriel and Shay thing gives.
I mean, there's more
Uriel-
evil gods at our chaotic murder party.
Yes.
She's less chaotic murder party.
He's like neutral, maybe.
She's not
lawful.
Kato. She doesn't worship Kato.
Right.
She doesn't worship
Kendronos.
Kiandranos.
Not after
Not
torture.
Tesseline.
Sadism.
We have a lot.
Yeah, the
of
evil
dick
deities
gods.
are pretty dickish. She's definitely the not so bad
She's
evil
evil on a
deity.
technicality. That's
Neutral
what I
evil is more like mood shift evil.
I mean, I am an emo kid, so
The fuck you just say to
I'm
me?
not psycho. I'm just an emo kid.
But yeah, the party left off in Vale's apartment. Hove and Raziel had just gone through some of the memory crystals of the people who were at the church after putting most of them to rest. And they were resting for the evening, and we were going to decide what to do next in the morning when Hove and Raziel were less pensive.
Get your head in the game, boys.
Oh yeah, we have to convince you two to let us help you.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, the party wakes up the following morning in Vale's apartment. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You wake up to a brisk, cool, sealed morning. It is mildly snowing outside, but the snow that had continued all day yesterday went on through the night, and as you look outside your windows, the entire city is covered in about a foot of white fluffiness.
Oh god.
Bunnies everywhere.
So many bunnies.
Yay, snow.
Why is it gonna be cold?
Because you live in a seal, it's wintertime. What do you want? Oh, I don't know. It's Alaska
doesn't
in the
get
middle
that
of January. Why the hell is it cold outside?
No. I
Bruh.
don't like this cold stuff.
Global warming hasn't hit that level. Count it.
I'm probably like wrapped up in a bunch of blankets.
I have a new cloak. It's warm as fuck.
How warm is it? As fuck.
As fuck. Approximately.
How long until my armor's done?
Oh yeah.
2 weeks.
Okay. So we gotta stay here.
It hasn't been that long. Okay,
No,
I
it's a
essentially-
week. It's a week.
Okay.
Because he's just doing modifications to something that he already has.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
How many people did we find in the church?
Oh, we had
Yeah.
a number. Shit.
What
I
was
think
the
I
number?
feel like I wrote it down.
I wrote it.
I'm sure
down.
Ashley did, but I
That's
thought
important.
Yeah, you guys buried them all.
I thought yeah.
You?
It was
Right.
like 60
Well,
or something.
each of us want to get that many.
75.
75.
70?
So did you bury them all, or do you want to go back to bury?
They buried
No, we
them
just
all.
wanted to remember how many we buried,
Okay.
so that we can bury that many.
Oh.
I think Hove has the marks on his
Yeah.
shield or armor or something.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, you
That's
put it
what
on
I
your
want to
armor.
know. On my armor, there are 75. For everyone I found, I did a little notch on my armor. And now for everyone I killed, I'm going to finish a notch.
Anyway,
So,
as you go through your morning routine, you hear a tap, tap, tap on your window.
Is it Crow?
the window?
Who's tapping on my window?
There's a big raven at your dining room window.
Does it have anything, or is it just a bird?
It's a bird.
What if I open the window?
Yeah.
Do you? What if? You have to say I opened the window. You don't get to ask me questions. What if I murdered this?
Can I roll?
I don't
You
know.
don't have
Can I roll
oxygen.
precognition? Can I roll a
You know what?
precognition roll on
I'm
this?
gonna open the window.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, a bird.
It hops in.
Okay.
I tell it if it poops on anything, it's dead.
It squawks at you as if it understood what you said.
Okay.
Weird. Is anyone else around?
Yeah.
Oh, this is just my window?
Sure.
I would be. Would it be her window?
Be anywhere
Okay.
You can hang out with me.
Yeah.
They're all
Like,
her
I would
windows.
be there.
This is
Like,
her
what are you,
apartment.
why are you opening
Yeah.
up the window?
What?
Like, what
What
is
is
I mean, if
bird?
it's like in the...
Yeah.
Just hanging out with a bird.
It's big. It's like this tall.
It's a
Ravens
big
are
fucking raven.
Yeah.
Ravens,
Ravens
are
are big.
They are. Yeah, they're like, the
Okay.
wingspan are huge.
Okay.
It hops around your dining room table for a minute. Moves stuff around.
Does it do anything? Like.
What's it
What
looking
does
at?
it move?
It moves like I assume Rachel's house is richly appointed. So you have like a centerpiece with a whole bunch of little shiny things, and it's arranging them in order.
Cool. Is it cold? I don't know. I ask you. I'm like,
I'm sulking
why is
in my
it
bedroom.
here?
I don't know. Like, why did you bring it in here? Like, does it want something?
I don't know. It was just
Does
happening
it
in my
want
window.
food?
I give it bread.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
there bread?
It eats it.
Oh, should just come up.
Can I touch it?
Fuck birds.
Yeah.
I try to touch it.
It doesn't move away. It lets you touch it.
I pet its head. I give it another piece of bread.
It eats the bread. It nuzzles your hand.
I
Aw.
made a friend.
Who do you belong to? Does it have any?
You suddenly notice it's made of flesh. No feathers. Oh shit!
This isn't a raven at all. It's a human.
Dear God.
Does it like have any,
Smashing its face into the window.
does it have anything around its ankle or something? Or
Nope. It
it's
has
just an
no
ordinary raven?
discernible markings at all.
No bells, whistles,
Mm-mm.
indicators. Okay.
That's kind of raven
In response to you asking who it belongs to, it flies off and lands on your shoulder.
Belongs to you.
Ah. I give it squinty eyes.
Do you,
I give it
Squints
squinty
back at
eyes.
you.
What?
I didn't know ravens could fucking squint. This is the best raven I've ever seen.
I would give you squinty eyes. Like, can you?
This is
talk
a
to
fuck.
it?
It's like a Mexican standoff.
No.
Fucking
Is this the
squinty
one that I made
eyes.
friends with over outside?
Shh.
Are ravens common here?
Yes.
So this isn't too out of the ordinary.
Well, it's in your house.
Yeah, it's like perched on your shoulder.
But the raven itself is not out of the ordinary, no.
Every house in the seal is common.
Can
Just
you
let
Is it
try
birds
magical?
in. Let
Yeah.
them sit on you.
Is it
What?
a magical breed?
Nat 20 is it magical?
It is not magical.
Oh.
Nat 20 is
Did
it.
she learn anything else about it?
Guy, first roll of the day.
Is it susceptible to raven leukemia?
Is it?
As she peers into space time.
Because it had its shots.
Do I have to take it to the vet?
No.
Do I hesitate?
Can you try? You talked to
How
it
do you
and it,
train a
like,
raven?
Answered. Can you like?
Well, this one seems pretty susceptible.
I mean,
I don't
you
know.
can train ravens. They're actually
This is
really smart
weird.
birds.
Can I see if I can talk to it and it says?
Yeah.
They're like
Try linking
real
with
good
it.
at stealing
Oh.
shit.
You try linking, but don't get a connection.
So it's a bird. It's a
Okay,
bird, guys.
it's a bird.
Knock knock bird.
Should I let it hang
Knock
out?
knock bird. What the
No magic, just smarter than JP.
Oh.
Props.
Should I let it hang out with us?
As long as it's a
Kind of
poop in the
weird,
house.
but yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen it yet.
It
might.
flies up your shoulder and goes into your kitchen.
What?
Wait, I'm a follow.
Wait, yeah. We all.
In a
What
few
are you
minutes, you
doing?
hear the water run.
What?
They
What is
turn
it-
the
What is it
faucet.
doing?
It's drinking water.
It's a smart fucking bird.
I feel like it's been in a
Opens
house
your
before.
refrigerator, starts making a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yes, it is me, your brother.
Jesus.
Would you like to go bowling tonight?
Oh my god, why?
I feel like it's been in a house before. It understands faucet.
Hello, Tim.
Hi.
Hi, Tim. And everybody.
It turns
Hi,
the faucet
everybody.
off.
What?
How does it turn the faucet?
Like with the beak? Like it nudges it?
Those little
It's got little claw
What?
talons.
It turns it.
birds are really smart.
Weird.
I need to buy bird toys.
Ravens like go around stealing stuff from people.
They recognize people too.
I'm like, hey, everybody, come look at this bird.
Have you ever met a bird before?
Have
Yeah.
you ever met a bird before?
Probably.
I mean,
There was that raven that was following
Have I ever
the
met
a bird?
party leader.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Party leader.
Does it look similar? Is it the same one?
It's the same one.
Rosnot. You can ask a
It
Rosnot.
followed you all the way from
That town place we were in.
Yeah.
Shard Falls.
A Rosnot probably knows who it
This
is.
is weird.
I can't talk to him. You have to.
What should we call it?
You don't talk to a Rosnot.
Ask it if
A
it has a
Rosnot
name.
talks to you.
I asked the bird.
You
Ask
don't
the bird
choose.
if it has a name.
Yeah. Bird, do you have a name?
It's like I can't even see.
It does that.
Oh, the
Fucking
stupid
bird.
bird thing.
I am bird.
You're welcome, Shreem.
I wish it could tell me.
Wait, can I give it like a pen?
Oh my god! Is this fucking bird
I
about
put
to
it in
write
its
its
beak.
Is the
name?
bird right?
I put
No,
it
it
in
doesn't.
its
It doesn't seem to know what it is.
Okay.
Do we have like beans? Can it like spell out its name?
Can it spell out its name?
Can it speak? I know some birds can speak.
But we don't have a druid.
Speak,
Do you know a
bird.
druid?
I don't have.
Okay, we need to
You're
find a
not-
druid in our mission log.
I have
Add find druid to mission log.
I have a pretty high handle animal. I'm just saying.
Bomb slams here.
Bomb
Hi,
slam!
Bomb slam.
All right.
Okay.
I think Hove and Raziel are finally gonna walk out now.
Because
Uh,
I'm sure we're making a.
Tim, you can't sneak in because it
I
tells
wanted- I
me
wanted to
that
go with you
you
guys.
started watching.
I wanted to go with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so
Wait, is
Hove
this
and
in
Raziel
character?
come out into the
Yeah.
dining room to see
Yeah.
a giant fucking bird.
I ain't
Yeah.
fucking.
Why is there a bird in here?
I'm gonna teach you how to talk. Ravens can talk.
Okay.
It
They
just
repeat
came in
sounds.
the window and was helping itself to some water,
What?
and it's the same one from Arasnad.
Oh.
Arasnad.
Oh well, Rosnot's
I mean,
I don't
fight
like.
with you,
I'm
but
not perturbed by the bird.
I don't fight with the Arasnad, so.
Yeah.
I'm not
Do
suicidal.
any of you?
Dear God.
Can you teach how to talk?
I know linguistics, but
Can
it
I-
doesn't help talking to birds. I don't think.
Yeah.
Can I roll like? So they don't have
Speak
knowledge nature,
roll
but
linguistics.
What?
I just want to like kind of look this bird over.
Yeah.
Roll handle animal.
Yeah.
Can I tell where it's from?
Mm-mm.
No. It's just a bird.
20.
Wow.
Okay, as you give the bird the once over, you
I'm a little concerned why there's a bird in the house and why the bird just
Yeah.
kind of came in here and is helping itself to water.
Who's just
Bomb
letting birds?
slam!
Bomb slam.
Hi, thanks.
Thanks,
TY.
Bomb Slam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
go
I
to
have
the-
to give Bomb Slam something special here
We
soon.
do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, hopefully one day we'll have badges and shit.
It'll go to the Raven Care Fund.
If we ever get a sub button, Bum Slam can determine the first
Well,
None of us can use speak with animals,
No.
so
No.
none of us
I just
are.
checked.
In any case,
Mhm.
you can. You just need to find an item that gives it to you.
or scroll.
Or no scroll. You have to be
Well,
able to
we-
cast the spell to use a scroll. That's the problem.
Can't you try though?
Oh.
You could technically get a wand of
That's what I
speaking
mean, like,
animals and
Rachel
give it
could
to
try
Rachel. Rachel could.
Someone should be able to use an item. It
Yeah.
might be a check, but
Oh, I have used magic device and it's
Yeah.
actually pretty high.
You could find a scroll of secret animal.
Could we
Okay.
find
Can I
one
learn
in
it?
Dragonheart?
no,
I can
no one.
just pass it?
Yeah, it's not on any of our anyone.
It's ranger and druid only.
Mhm.
We'd have to find. We'd have to
Hunter,
buy one at market.
Scald.
In any
Or-
case, as you give the bird the once over, you realize that it has recently gotten into a fight.
Did it win?
Clearly, or it wouldn't be here.
No,
It
I mean-
just has a shallow cut on its chest.
Kill it.
Yeah.
It looks like the fight had happened a few days ago.
Does it look like it needs any with my handle animal check?
It does not need medical assistance.
A few days ago, does that coincide with where were we? Were we here yet? Were we on the road still?
You were on your way here.
So presumably it happened when it was following us out in the.
Mhm.
What type of animal does it look like made? Can you tell? Is it like claw, bite mark?
It looks like a claw mark.
I say, looks like you.
Similar to a claw mark of a bow.
So it looks like
things that we fought.
you look like you got in a scuffle, bud. And as I kind of look at the little,
Broken wing or whatever. Scuffed up
just
wing.
kind of look at like move some feathers out of the way. Look at
This thing killed
his
him.
cut.
It's also a she.
Aw.
So when I say bud, that's what I was actually trying to determine.
It's a girl, Nickel Raven.
I say my bad, ma'am.
Aww.
I mean, she's down there.
Okay.
Well,
So there's a bird.
We
I
got a
guess
bird.
it's gonna be following us around. Raz not approved, so there's no arguing with us.
Looks fine. No, bird.
I take my blankets off and I make it a little nest.
Aw.
Okay.
I'm sorry I'm using your blankets.
What does it eat?
Bread?
Bread.
Anything
probably
usually.
wants some
Actually,
mice
birds
and
are on
stuff.
or ravens are omnivores. They can eat anything.
Bread's fine.
That's true.
But it'll probably need
Seeds,
protein.
worms.
True.
Chicken.
Yeah, chicken's good.
It can keep mice out of my apartment.
Yeah.
I don't feel like your apartment would have mice.
True. I don't know if mice can find your apartment.
True. I
But
love that.
so-
All right. Well,
Wait. How did
me and Raziel have some things to take care of.
How did the bird find it?
how did
Did the bird have to know where the window was to be able to get to the window?
What?
Because we have to know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count for everything, or could it just find the window anyway?
No.
Is it weird that it got
Bird.
to my window?
That's
Yep.
what I've been thinking the whole time, but I'm a
Have
stupid
you-
player.
Well, like, I remember we held hands to get in here. Like,
I want to go with you guys. Don't leave
Okay.
yet. If you're packing up, I'm like,
We're going
Yeah,
to do
we're
stuff.
going-
You guys are like bird. Have fun.
bird, bird, bird.
Bird.
I don't have knowledge
Bird.
religion,
Bird.
but I need
Bird
a
is
roll.
the word.
what?
I need a knowledge religion roll.
What?
On what?
Me? No,
Is
you.
it common of some higher up Ural followers to be able to turn into birds?
Yeah.
Can I make a knowledge religion?
But it's
roll
not
to see
magical.
if I know that?
It
Doesn't mean
have to be
anything.
magical, does it?
She wouldn't be able to tell if you're magical.
10.
Oh, that's a good
Sing
point.
that.
10.
Religion.
Ravens are very important to the Urlins. Uralites.
Urlin.
Urlins.
I knew that much.
It is the holy representative of your deity, and getting one is considered a great boon from the Night Mother.
Could just be an animal familiar.
Yeah.
Just saying. And given by its scratch, it can fuck shit up. It ain't scared to
Killed the babao.
It probably will.
That's not what you believe.
Hove
It's
is
just
convinced that it killed the babao.
Wow.
Because if we
The
saw
wound
it
looked
on
like
the
a
way
babao wound.
to Dragonheart,
It looked like a babao wound. Brad said no.
Hove is convinced, 100%.
We can
Yeah,
do
this
more
thing can kill
research,
demons.
but I know what's going on with you is more
Yeah.
pressing. So,
Yeah, after I look over the bird, I kind of head towards the door.
yeah, I don't ask for your permission. I'm just going with you.
Where are you,
Okay.
So that's it.
where are you guys going?
It's not like we're sneaking anywhere.
We're going back to the church.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
We're
Where
all
are you guys going?
We're just going.
the church.
Maybe.
We probably assume that's where you're going.
I wanted
and
to
It's
check
pretty
it out.
obvious.
I wanted to check it out. If
Oh yeah, I was gonna have you come back.
We
anyway.
wanted
yeah.
Veil to
I forgot about that. My
use
nose
her
is itchy
thief
so bad.
eyes.
Why does my nose itch?
Are Rowan and Ulrich with us?
Ulrich is not here. He
Oh.
seems to have left in the middle of the night.
see a bird.
Is he a bird?
Bird.
Jesus. Also, what's going on down here?
That would be the best play. because Violet was all petting it and it was nuzzling her.
It's a girl.
But it's a girl bird.
Girl bird.
Maybe it's a girl Emerai.
Brad, don't.
Have you confirmed?
Now it's getting a little weird.
That would be weird. I tell you guys about his mom almost getting killed by the boy, because I'm assuming that we're probably hunting the same people.
Scared. No.
Oh, could I have him doing reconnaissance information gathering?
Where do you want him to go?
Mabu. I want him to find out like where they rank in the hierarchy of criminal organizations, considering he used to be in one that was kind of a big deal in Dragonheart. So I'm sure he has people he can call on and people he can talk to.
Are we going with what we talked about over the week?
Yeah, sure, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, you're the GM. You do you.
Alright, he says this is going to be a short trip.
I kind of give him a funny look. Like, what?
He says he'll be right back when he leaves.
Am I expected to wait? I don't
Yes.
have time for this.
About 5 minutes pass and he comes back in.
Moves quick.
We're gone.
Well, you probably want to know this stuff.
He tosses a
Because this is your kill list.
small insignia at you.
What is it?
It appears... do you say that out loud, or are you just looking at it?
I'm looking at it.
It appears to be like a... how do I explain this?
Raziel would say, what is it, by the way?
It looks like a
Out
small
loud.
medallion. It's about the size of a gold piece. It's black. Well, it's like a dark, shimmery grayish
Okay.
color. In any case, it looks to have a cowl, like a cowl face. Cowl, like with a COWL.
I thought that's what you were going for.
Cowled
But I kept hearing
face.
cow, and I was like, I don't think that's what it
Cow?
means.
Cow.
It's 4 p.m. and Andrea is drinking again.
I'm drinking. Oh, I'm drinking an energy drink.
I mean, you could really put anything in that.
It's true.
Yeah. In any case, it makes it so the face's features are ill-defined on the coin itself, kind of like as if they are washed out in shadow. As he throws it at you, he just says, "This was their calling card when I was in it."
So I kind of make the connection. It's the same gang.
Mm-hmm.
They've just changed since.
Do we know he was in it?
Yeah, you probably know.
Actually, I think that did come
If
up.
I was explaining how we got together, it would be like, it's a part of the story I can't really skip.
I think he
So.
said it.
Or that.
Yeah. Yes. Last week,
Yeah.
Mhm.
he explained how the hierarchy works
Yeah.
and how it was entirely different from when.
Yeah, that's what it was, because he
Okay.
specifically said it's not the same. I didn't. It came up. I just couldn't remember why.
Alright, well, if you could... Are they in the same place?
I can check. I can follow up with the people that I used to know.
I would appreciate that while we go back to the church.
Raziel says, "Can you get me names
Yeah, of course.
for signs?"
For reasons.
Sorry.
You can kick me all you want, Ashley. It's fine.
We'll meet up here later.
If I kill your character later, you know why.
Kick harder.
You're not find out.
Andrew, you say the same thing?
Yeah.
Did you kick him? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Can we all leave now?
You
Yeah.
can do whatever you want. I don't
Is
give
the
a
crow
shit.
coming?
Yeah, what does the crow do? I mean,
Does it
The
hop up on
raven.
your shoulder?
Yep, the
The
raven.
Raven, sorry. Raven.
Sorry.
Raven,
Sorry.
do you want to come with us?
For shame. Shame on my cow.
Shame on your family, shame on your ravens.
Shame on my ravens. Does it come with us?
Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna let it. I'm not gonna fight with it. You wanna pick a fight with it? I killed him a bow.
Are we going back to
Oh
the?
my god.
We're going back to the church.
That's where
Yeah.
we're going.
Okay. To the church.
To the Church of Nogrix.
Wyrm Father.
It's Nogrix now.
Alright, you arrive at the church. It's pretty
It's
much the
ending
exact
now.
same situation that you left it in last time. The bloodstains are now drying on the floor. And the bodies remain interred in the place in which you left them. which is good.
This is good.
Except for their move.
Can I immediately?
Not again.
I want to immediately go into super rogue mode and look
She
at
crouches
everything.
in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Where'd
And
she
there's a
go?
line in the middle of the screen.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you roll perception for me?
Mhm.
Actually, what is that? Okay, good. Okay. You take a look around the area. Are you taking a 20? If you take a 20, it'll take you about 4 hours.
How much time do you guys plan on spending?
My
Here?
intent was to bring you here to look it over. If
I
you
mean-
said it was going to take you 4 hours, we'd be like,
And I would
okay.
recommend you should
We're
probably.
not experts.
I can wait.
If you guys want help, I'm sure the girls wouldn't mind helping you scrub
Yeah.
like the blood from the and like cleaning up. You
That's
know.
true.
I was gonna magic.
Yeah, she can magic. Is that okay? Because I like to take the time to learn as much about what happened here as possible.
Make sure you learn everything that you need to
That's what I was about to
before
say.
any cleaning goes on.
Yeah,
True.
So
Alright.
then you guys can clean behind.
behind.
Can I wanted to like detect magic and see if I can find anything.
I'm taking 20, Brad.
And she's using her all magic seeing eye.
While she's taking a 20 there, I want to be going through the like office where I found the armor and the hammer and the stick. It's going to be the hammer most often. And just looking for any documents or anything else.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you're searching for exactly?
Sense of purpose.
What kind?
Purpose.
What kind of?
I like your pants.
Thanks, me too. They're comfy.
Any sort of like documents of like correspondence, messages, blue winds, letters, anything like that.
Okay.
That would give me a
Pertinent-
name of someone I can go talk to about stuff and learn more
Pertinent
information.
information.
/ murder. Talk to / murder.
A threat letter so we can go shake that person down.
As you go through the interior reaches of the sorry. As you go through the interior of the... Alright, we'll start with Rachel, because this is going to be way easier.
Sure.
Rachel, as you go through, you can essentially recreate the combat entirely. It's actually really, really easy, because they pretty much died where they found.
I'm like narrating it to you guys.
Boondock Sim style.
We start seeing.
Sherlock style.
the-
Yeah.
The attackers came in the dead of night, under the cover of darkness, just like you would. They started at the
You are my alibi. Is it me?
the
Oh, what?
the cliff face entrance. The way that the Doreen would attempt to escape, and quickly killed the people in those rooms, and then worked their way backwards. However, they saved the high priest for last,
Figured.
Okay.
which you find a little odd because his quarters are not too far away from the original where the combat started. So unless this happened extremely quickly or extremely quietly, there's no way that he wouldn't have known that combat was going on.
And back in the day, this gang was neither quiet nor quick.
No.
So, odd.
And these dudes likely weren't bitches.
Mm-hmm.
As you go through the confines of the entire establishment, two things you can quickly figure out. Two things. One of them is that no void were fallen in the entire combat, so they successfully killed 75 members of a militant church with no casualties, and they did it without the high priest ever figuring out that he was under attack to begin with.
That's weird.
However, they never left. And you don't know how they got in. They were just here. There's no scuff marks, no footprints leading in, no footprints leading out. There's no discernible markings of, like, scaling down the cliff face to get in. There's As far as you can tell, there's no secret entrances.
He said the thing.
Would I be able to Arcana it and see if there's...
Yeah.
Sure. Roll knowledge arcana.
It's actually very
Ooh.
clever.
Yeah.
What is she trying to do?
Nat 20!
As the nat 20 almost knocked Brad out of his chair.
I was so surprised. Yes. You can quickly figure out how they got in and how they got out.
Shit,
Jesus.
son.
They were using. You can find it. It's in the
Learning
main
things,
room.
Yeah.
You need to bury that dice.
So long.
We might get that 57 pretty quick.
Okay, so in the main room,
We're
off
sinking
to the
six
side
dice.
in a shadowed alcove, you find the remains of what appears to be a tear in the fabric of planes.
What?
You know.
No big deal.
You can
just
barely
stumbles
see
across
it.
Face. Okay.
It's like
Have you ever watched Doctor Who? No.
Is it like in...
I noticed it because I recently traveled to the Vibrant.
Yeah.
That's true.
This one probably doesn't go to the Bible.
it's like if you're looking, you realize that a portion of the air when you're using detect magic looks like you're looking through like a cup of water.
It goes to the glue.
The space on the other side is different than the one you're seeing. Like it's bent.
Is it still open or is it closed?
It's closing. There's no way for you to reopen it, but
God no.
How big is it?
maybe an inch across the span. It's about 3 feet tall.
Is there any way I would be able to determine like if it's a planar tear, like what plane it goes to?
Roll knowledge planes.
Ooh.
Do you have planes?
I do indeed.
Very good. I hope so.
17.
That's
30.
30.
Word out.
She's been to this
Alright,
place.
so
In a
you guys
dream.
successfully kill all the members of the Void.
No.
If the rolls keep going like this tonight, I quit.
Level up.
Level up! It goes to the gloom.
Alright.
Ooh.
That's what we were actually hoping.
And with your 30, they're not entering the gloom itself. They're partially shadow walking from one location to another. They're doing what she does over significantly longer distances and for way more time.
I'm gonna have to kill him and find out how they're doing it.
So Rachel knows what it's like. How when she steps into a shadow, she technically ends up in the gloom for like a half second. Then she quickly moves through space and then rips a hole back out. The difference is that Rachel or Vale's doing it in like an instant. They're doing it in over the course of minutes.
Because they're probably moving longer.
So you could theoretically assume that anyone with this kind of ability, one, no person has the ability to do this. It has to be an item or something that they're focusing their magic with. And two, they're highly organized. Because if they don't,
hive-minded.
if they don't all end up where they're supposed to go, that person's lost forever. There's no. If you get lost,
they wouldn't
on
know how to
the way,
open
you're
the
gone.
portal.
Yeah, they'd have no way to get back. They'd be stuck in that pseudo space between planes forever.
Well, until they died.
Yeah. Until something found them and ate them.
I
Yes,
mean, it's
that
a
lives
relative
between-
right.
forever. It's there forever.
It is there forever.
What
They'd be
was-
there for minutes.
How long did you determine they were dead? I think I wrote it down.
Was it like a week or two?
It was a while.
Wait,
Like,
what?
It wasn't within the past week.
I think it was like 2 weeks.
I believe it was.
Like, bodies weren't decaying yet,
For some
but they
reason,
were definitely, like,
2 weeks.
Do you-
stiff.
Do you kind of like pull us over when you find that,
And give us a ticket.
Violet? Yeah.
Did I find any treasure?
Do I
Or-
find
Rachel, with your nat 20 that you willingly spent your time doing,
so many twins?
you would
Your
know
free 20.
that the hold on. The members of the Wyrm Father were very wealthy. Not only were they wealthy, they believed in secret doors and lairs.
Big comic, yeah.
As you go through, you find a series of secret passages that link all the rooms in the building together.
I think Dragonhorns.
And it runs into a natural cave system underneath the city.
I'm mostly looking for survivors
I
or
was
like any
thinking
signs that
someone.
people fled here.
None.
No, not enough time.
I don't think they got to
assume.
flee.
Yeah.
You find no mention or no evidence of any passing from any individual other than yourself.
I go from
Did we
hopeful
see-
to a little sad.
Did
Yeah.
you see evidence of combat even?
I mean, did they?
They
They
attempted
probably-
to fight back, yes.
But like down in these areas,
No, they
they
never
probably
made
don't
it
even
down
know it
here.
exists.
Mhm.
Still,
Well, they're probably just coming to clear it up. They're probably coming for one dude.
Yeah. So I would
And
say
just
that these
everyone else just
tunnels
needs
and
to be
these
taken out.
safe rooms and stuff are still secure for you guys.
Also, as you go through, you find a cache of gold
Okay.
as you proceed through. I don't know if you would like to tell the party about this or not.
Yeah.
but-
I mean, I'm not touching anything, but I'm just, everything I find, I'm
'Kay.
reporting to these guys.
Do you go down there?
I mean, we probably follow
Okay.
it around.
As you
Got nothing else.
you enter
At least
into
I
what
do.
appears to be a large cavern that was carved out to like it's in U's sections of
Yep.
raised tiers, and every tier has more stuff on it. Most of it would be the average individual wouldn't want, but a Nalgric sorcerer would adore. There are things like stone dragon
Baubles.
scales and stone dragon eggs. And there's tons of those, actually.
Where's your nest?
Question.
There's a large stone dragon set in the center of the room.
Like actually made of dragonstone or regular
Yeah,
stone?
actually made of dragonstone. All around him scattered copper, silver, gold,
So this is an actual dragon
baubles,
horde.
jewelry. Yeah, it
Wow.
looks like they
You
brought.
guys probably like
that
do
the-
offerings down here.
Yeah, that it was all offerings to the Wyrm Father.
Does the Dragonstone statue look like it was here or was moved here?
That it was here.
Question.
How
maybe we
how
talked
awake is it? I mean,
about
what?
this last.
Technically, you would know that.
Well, I mean,
Are
yeah.
waking up.
Is that a thing I can determine?
No.
Okay, I
Well,
didn't think so.
It's just one of those things.
I would know it's gonna wake up, just not that there's no way to know anything about
How
that
big is
process.
it?
Pretty big.
On a scale of baby to ancient,
in D&D terms, it's huge.
so
3 by 3.
Yeah.
basically an adult dragon.
Yeah.
It's not ancient, but
Right.
Is there
Don't
a
have to bring my
thing-
gargantuan.
I would ask Hove if like there's anything noticeably missing, like that should be here. That isn't.
Oh,
Like maybe
that's a
they
good
would take
question.
it. Like if-
This area looks completely undisturbed to Hove's eyes.
Okay.
What it should be.
Out of curiosity, and we might have answered this before, do we know why they attacked here?
Yeah.
No.
Did we make that? Okay.
Oh.
The,
Well-
the memory crystals didn't really say why.
aside from he was catching on,
He was
He
catching
was starting to know.
They were kind of
So
expecting
probably
something.
that. Okay.
but that's just an assumption. It didn't actually say.
They're tied to the rings, and then he started finding out about them.
The
and
main
then-
thing from the memory crystal was the last one. It went dark,
Mhm.
like
Okay.
pitch black down there.
What is the bird doing?
Oh yeah.
Because it seems like.
Yeah, what's the bird
Is he
doing?
picking up
That's a
money?
good question.
Because like I feel like the more and
Bird
more we
better not
find
pick
out
up my
about,
money.
it sounds like it's
Put it down.
possibly
It's
your
like
people.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying anything.
I cast
but
punish bird.
My
is the bird
bird.
doing anything?
Punish bird. Sorry, what?
My
What's
two
the bird doing?
components.
Nothing.
Hammer.
Okay.
Hop
Just
around.
need a
although
bird.
It appears to be currently rolling in the money.
Oh.
I mean
Bird.
that's alright.
I look at the bird like, you don't take any of that.
It opens its wing and like 6 gold pieces fall out.
Yay!
Like a niffler.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
They did that one really good.
I want an endless pouch that I can hide money in.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a bag of holding in
Yeah.
you.
They have the secret bags of holding.
They do.
Mhm.
And you could sew pouches into your skin. Like no big deal.
Gross.
And on your garments.
Can I glue it?
What?
Can I sew it and glue it?
Into your skin?
There
On
are
my skin.
there are glues you can make in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
She specifically can
You
make
can
As
glues.
long as you
Yes.
don't bathe and use universal solvent, you're fine.
Oh, I hope I wouldn't.
How else do I bathe?
What do you take me for? A peasant?
Are you creating liches, Brad?
What? No.
Now all I can think
Lost
of.
at 75 dead. That's almost enough to create 4 liches.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God.
Not
No.
quite enough to make a philosopher's stone.
I'm a philosopher's stone. I get the gold.
Wow.
I'll take care of you guys.
Anyway, what's the party want to do next?
I'm just cool living in your secret apartment.
I mean, I assume it would be,
With the bard.
I would say a prayer in here.
Yeah.
Like, can't just come into a place like
Pray
this.
time.
Like, that's the thing I'm going to
What
need
would
to
we
do.
do in this situation? Would we offer a prayer to him or to...
Yeah.
For people who worship other deities, I don't know.
Is it like actually going to church and just like pretend like it, or...
It kind of depends
Well,
on the pantheon that you worship.
And the deity in particular. Like, I
Mhm.
don't really know that Nogrix would care.
Yeah.
Nogrix.
I mean,
Nogrix is
feel
cool
like-
with
I feel.
The other deities.
I
feel like
feel like
they don't-
she
specifically.
would care the most because they're
Yeah.
both dragon gods.
Your god's a dragon god too, so
They're pretty bro.
I throw money
They're
on it.
bros.
You throw money on it.
I place a piece of gold on it.
How much?
1 gold.
I feel
don't
like a
know.
non-Nogrin giving money to Nogrix would be really cool.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
gave
mean,
him
it's
gold.
like if you were paying any type of homage to a Ledger, it'd be an information or like
Right.
knowledge, you know. So.
Yeah.
It's the appropriate way.
Right. Just it's respectful. And you would totally have like a kinship.
I always forget that Aledra is...
Trading God?
A Durgan.
Eladra, Vengel, Nogrix.
When did I pick up a +2 Book of Owlbear?
She's crazy.
She don't count.
you found it
She's a duck.
in a library or something?
Oh.
Or a bookstore?
Oh,
Pretty
yeah,
Crazy
the owlbear
cousin
back
was
to
on with
keep.
Christmas.
Well, yeah, but I have a
Yeah.
+2 Book of Owlbear
Yeah.
on my inventory street.
Yeah, you got a book about Owlbear.
It was
I-
giving you a plus.
It's handle animal checks +2 for Owlbear.
I like that though.
I just like that I wrote down +2 Book of Owlbear.
That's pretty awesome.
By the time we get back, that bitch gonna be full grown.
Will it even remember you?
What's up, Steve?
When will my Visar come back from the war? It stands at the lighthouse and waits. For it does not know.
Just an owlbear wearing a dress.
Oh no.
It's got like a shawl, like a little bonnet over its head. and
Jesus.
Waving
It's
a
waiting.
handkerchief.
It's like the chick in the episode of Pokemon.
That's a great episode.
That is a great episode. But yeah, after we're done praying, I assume I would go back upstairs and.
I mean, it's not like I
Yeah.
spent hours praying. I just
Right.
say some prayers.
You do.
Yeah, put them over there.
We get in like a pray contest. We're down here for weeks.
You need to stop. We've got a problem.
Take another one.
We need to have an intervention. A divine intervention.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ordering. Okay.
Literally.
I always have to take more than one.
I took 3.
All right. That's
You kill yourself and I get in a big bubble.
Well, we know
Um,
that they must be using some type of item or crazy like leader with crazy magic or something.
Or like some thing that's linked to a bunch of rings that make them hive-minded.
What are we doing?
that's the thing.
No, but I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of magic mumbo jumbo.
I want to know. We don't know what the public really thinks about this, or if the public really even knows about this.
I feel like they wouldn't. Like, this was pretty...
Well, we know
It
the
looks
captain of the
secret.
guard was wearing a ring.
Yeah, Captain of the Guard's a dick.
So
Presumably people come here. I feel like
Right.
someone's gotta know.
That's why I'm like a bit confused, since
Yeah.
these bodies look like they've been here for at least a week.
well, if the captain of the guard knows.
Still, but
Yeah.
like no random like churchgoer who lives on
Got
this
it.
side of town is gonna come and be like, ah, and not report it to anyone, and they're not gonna like just leave them there. They would do something about it, or there would be guards outside not letting people in because it's a crime scene or something.
Well, would there
Like,
be any
it's
more,
weird that
like, churches in
we
town?
could just walk in without
Mhm.
any confrontation and find
Yeah.
70 dead bodies that haven't been disturbed for a while. So, Hove wants to get an idea of what the public knows about this, if they know about this, what the opinion of it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's a good point. I agree.
Anna also wanted to go to the clothing store, buy another adventure tunic or something, and find out what, maybe the shop owner knows something, like the local town gossip.
Clothing store?
Not the clothing store, it used to be my uncle's shop.
Oh.
Yeah, I should have probably prefaced that.
I was like,
More sense.
You're just going to like a Macy's?
Yeah, just going to Macy's. But yeah.
We're really gonna go to
my-
Macy's right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Really
We're gonna go to
shopping.
Macy's right
I
now?
really want to
I
go
really
shopping.
need a new top.
But yeah, no.
Hey!
She has
Where'd
the
you get
best
that top? Hey,
You
where'd
borrow
you get that top?
I'm about that top.
You guys have gotten like really far off base.
What?
But
The
would
people
anybody
chat.
else want to go anywhere? What? Yeah. What else?
I mean,
The general
I got, like,
consensus
6
is
days
if
till
you
my
have
army's
to
done.
ask yourself
That's
if it's
true.
a crow or a raven, it's a raven.
I'm not opposed to
They're
that.
like, they're so
We
much
can go.
bigger.
They're huge.
They are, they really are.
Yeah, ravens are huge. They get like 2 feet tall.
And they're, yeah, like,
They're
the
huge.
consensus is
feet?
if you have to
Yeah, they
ask
get
me if
really
it's a crow
big.
or a raven, it's a raven. It's the, like, is the general.
That's weird. So it's like towering over your head when
They're
it
really
perches
big.
on your shoulder.
Yeah, they're big birds.
Probably weighs that shoulder down quite a bit. Like, oh, there's a fucking giant bird.
If you're not wearing armor, it would hurt too.
They got sweet ass
That's true.
wingspans. I want one.
Yeah.
Brad, give me a crow.
You have one.
Crow or a raven?
A raven. One or both.
I think Caleb's dad had a raven.
So we're leaving and going back to the town?
What do you call the room that you put clothes in?
A closet?
Closet?
No.
That's not a room for most people.
A whole room of that.
A walk-in
walk-in
closet.
closet.
Yeah.
Alright,
Is
There
that
is
what
a
you
room
call
for it.
I know.
Googling it.
Or
The room-
chat?
It's like on the
The
tip
room-
of my tongue.
Wait.
The room that you get like dressed in.
I think I
A
might.
dressing room?
Dressing room.
A fitting room.
The
Dressing room might be a good idea.
Well, fitting rooms where you try on clothes.
If it's a private salon,
No, it's not.
It'd be like a dressing room.
There is
like
like
a
a room
boudoir.
for it.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. But
yeah, that's a fancy word. I like that word.
That's super fancy.
Boudoir.
Well, that is a French term that can apply to a bedroom, a dressing room, or a sitting room for the women of the house.
there you go. Boudoir.
Just the women? Wow.
That's what it says.
Fuck you!
You guys get garages and shit.
We're gonna go in there.
Yeah,
with the
because you
raven.
guys can't go in the garage ever.
No.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Alright. So I assume you're going to want to get newspapers and.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally head back into town. She wants to go to Macy's or something. so-
Yeah. Well, to my uncle's old shop.
Macy's?
Yeah, Macy's. It got turned into a Macy's. Apparently.
Can that really be the name
Damn
of the store?
gentrification.
That's like a female's name. She could be the owner.
True. That could be Macy.
Alright, it is now a department
Oh,
store.
God.
And
It's not a department store. It's just a clothing.
It's just a little Macy's.
Go back
Oh,
to town.
Macy's.
Oh wait, that's last session notes.
we just spelled kitchen wrong?
How'd you spell it?
Don't ask.
Kit hen.
Kitten.
Go back to town. Go to Macy's.
K-I-C-H-A-N. Kitchen.
So I stabbed like 6 people.
Who are you stabbing?
Just
All the way.
randomly all the way.
Can we alter that and you pocket 6 people?
Yeah, just tone it down. Like, whoa.
Just steal from them instead of murder.
I mean, you can steal and murder.
I was, there was this funny, like, our shower thoughts post, and it was like, a lawyer wants you to get sued, like a doctor, like, you know, wants you to have medical issues, they don't get paid if you. A thief is the only one who actually wishes prosperity for you.
True.
They just want a piece.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm like,
It's just
huh.
not something you think about.
When you put it like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I think about.
That's funny.
If one of them is weird, you're allowed to paper cut it.
Okay.
That's like stabbing, right?
Okay,
You're
so-
gonna hurt.
I was gonna say, paper cut seems like torture.
That's
Yeah.
sadistic.
I'd probably rather get stabbed.
Dude, could you imagine if you're all tied up and somebody just comes in?
Stop.
Like,
And then they like increase the cardboard. Cause
Yeah.
it's
Someone
real
got
bad.
his Kiendrina spells today.
There's just some like worshiper that just gets a piece of paper. Like, this is a stupid fucking spell, and then it clicks. That's what this is for. Steve, come here.
Blech.
anyway,
Steve died.
next.
Poor
Archie
Steve.
Steve.
Now we know how Steve died.
Damn it, Steve.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
We go back into town.
You arrive back in town.
We go to Macy's.
You don't really have to go anywhere because it's right next door.
Yeah, it's
We
right
go
next door.
outside.
Go outside.
We go outside. You're,
How long is the loading screen?
Alright, is this installed on an SSD or?
Tape drive.
So the
Come
game
back
was
next
out-
Saturday.
The game was optimized poorly and it loads the entire world.
Oh no.
Not just in chunks.
That's a Skyrim mod, by the way. I think I'm gonna install it because it's on SSD and I have a ton of RAM.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where to go? We go into town.
You go
Outside.
in town. You go outside. You make it through the hustle and bustle of crowds. And
Looking for a newspaper.
Yeah.
you're right. You find the Daily Prophet.
It's gotta be called Daily Prophet.
Isn't that Harry Potter?
Yes.
Oh, oops. Anyway, you find the Daily.
Asuran.
The Daily Oracle.
That's actually the name of the newspaper.
The Daily what?
Asuran, because Azarus?
Oh yeah, the Daily.
Oh.
Sun. You find this? No, you find the Daily Dragon.
Okay.
Dragon's dead.
No, it's coming back though.
Is there
You have
anything
to.
in there about what happened at the church? Any references at all?
Yeah.
What's the episode?
Worshippers this morning headed to the Nalgric shrine, the shrine to the Wyrm Father in the north side of the city on the cliffs, only to find that all of the inhabitants have gone missing. And then it goes into the whole mystery surrounds their current whereabouts and blah 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 blah. There were blood splatters on the floor, but other than that, no other signs of their departure.
So they publish a newspaper about them disappearing after all the bodies have been cleaned up by someone.
Yep.
Us.
I feel like someone would have been there before then.
Right. This is just an excuse for them to finally make it public.
They were gonna have to do it at some point.
This is a convenience for them.
Does that mean that they're watching?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Exactly what I was going to
Article.
ask.
Yeah.
Who did write it?
An individual with the name of.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, you know it.
Better not drop him.
Oh, don't drop that.
Oh my god.
Sam Clark with an E.
That's why I was like, if it's Sam Clark, we're gonna have words.
Don't
No, it's
drop
without
Sam
an
Clark
E.
with an
It's
E.
Sam Clark with a Y.
Who the why?
Here,
Wait,
Rachel.
where's the why?
Is this your apartment?
Just the center parts.
Oh, cool.
That's really cool.
Nice.
Where are the other bedrooms?
Where's Hove's room?
Where's Hope?
Yeah, we're the other bedrooms.
This is only 4 bedrooms. She has 8.
Do I have another floor?
No, I didn't do the outside.
Oh, out here.
Yeah, I only did the
That's
inside.
where the big fancy rooms are.
Yeah.
The sitting room, the boudoir.
The boudoir. The interior is 4 separate apartments. One on
Okay.
each side.
Yeah, I see.
If you want doors in between them to link them all.
Wardrobe.
You're I'm a wardrobe. Anyway,
That's what you would call the
Who's
room
a
full of
red
clothes.
You're a
A
wardrobe,
wardrobe.
Harry.
Who wrote the article?
his name is Elmon Dahara.
With any.
ELMON space capital D
Oh yeah.
AHARA.
Got it.
Dahara. Anyway, he's from what you know of him, he's an older gentleman. He kind of has lived in Dragonheart his whole life, so he just writes stuff.
Old guy in Dragonheart. Got it.
Old Dragonheart guy.
Okay.
Sir Oldfart.
And that seems a little more promising if we look up more info on that.
Magic emo missile.
I saw that.
Magic emo. What? Oh.
Get hit by it.
You want to go do your thing?
Sure.
Happened to me.
So I go to my uncle's old shop, which is now a department store.
I'll go with her.
Macy's.
Yeah.
They might have some cool clothes.
Yeah.
Looking for
Would
a
that
new
hurt your
top.
feelings if I bought clothes there?
No.
Do it.
At this point, I think we're
I'm
probably
gonna-
following them, just gathering information from
I can
Right.
look
Yeah.
for clothes and
People.
see if I can.
seeing
I
what
also
people are
wanted
talking
to-
about.
Yeah.
Possibly
that's a
look
good idea.
downstairs because the basement was the lab, kind of, where we made stuff.
Can I go downstairs?
You have a
am I safe down there?
Okay,
Wait, what?
the name of the store is
Oh, God.
Macy's?
No.
Aw. Okay.
Ready?
We don't have a basement emporium.
Yep.
4 FOR
Square.
CODS COD''S sink.
For God's
God's
sake!
Why is that?
Do they sell
Why
fish?
Fish.
No, but it's all fisherman gear.
What?
It's like
need
a
some
Bass Pro
fisherman.
Fisher shop.
Okay, so we're gonna pretend to buy some fisherman gear.
I mean, I look like a fisherman, right?
That's the front store.
Oh,
There is a
oh.
separate clothing store
Oh,
called
no.
Crease Lightning.
Crease lightning.
What is this for?
Jesus.
Is it like clothes that can never wrinkle?
What's the store
Yes.
across the street, Brad?
Bags Bunny.
Voss says Macy's, but spelled Maceys. And
Macy's.
All they sell is Macy's.
Macy's.
That's good.
That would be Hope Store.
No.
Like Macy's.
Hammers.
Oh, hammers.
Hammersies.
It's right next door.
Yes, Brad.
There's this.
Go on.
There's a liquor store called What Ails You.
Oh my god.
That's going on the street.
What ails you?
Liquor store on the street called what?
Jesus.
That's what we can name our inn for the Blackburn area.
Just rip it off.
Dude,
in
these
the
are
store.
so funny. I don't understand.
Yeah,
It's so
Oh,
bad.
okay.
they will know. We'll see if we can franchise it.
Glasshopper. To tie for.
Jesus.
It's so bad.
Wish you watch here. Hear me out. Great expectations, like a cheese
Oh my
grater.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
This is so bad.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah. Go to Bass Pro Shop.
Peter Pan.
Oh my god. Please.
Anyway,
Oh my god. I can't.
you head on over into Crease Lightning.
What
And
did-
they essentially the entire corner of the building, a smaller portion of it used to be your uncle's alchemist shop, and then he had adjoining rooms that took up the whole area. But it looks like this entire corner of the building was rebuilt and remodeled, and Crease Lightning owns the bottom floor, and then the top floors above it are all apartments.
Oh, okay. Which that's how it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So most of it is like rebuilt for the
Mm-hmm.
most part.
It looks like it was burned down and then rebuilt and remodeled.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And what's in Crease Lightning? Is it like clothes?
It's all close.
They don't wrinkle.
They don't wrinkle.
They're always wrinkled. It's like you're wearing a shirt, right?
Okay. I go and buy just like a standard tunic, and I go up to pay for it and try to strike up a conversation.
3 silver, please.
Okay. Thanks. I noticed that this shop is relatively. Is this shop new?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's been the last
The other one.
3 years.
Wait, how long?
That's how I see her all the time.
The shop didn't burn down like.
Well, 2 years ago.
Okay.
It's been about 2 years.
Says it's been here for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
that's a lie.
Alright.
I said that out loud.
Wait, what?
That's a lie!
Piece of shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What is it?
Wait, what?
Steve.
I'm just pressing. I thought there was a different shop here before.
Yeah, there was. It burned down.
It wasn't that long ago, was it?
Like 2 years ago. Year and a half? Year, maybe?
They're just dumb.
I don't know.
Oh. I mean,
I didn't build it.
alright.
I paid enough for this lady.
We'll just like look around.
Okay.
How did it burn down?
Some crazy alchemist fire. As in alchemist started the fire, not an alchemist fire.
Oh.
Not actual alchemist fire.
Not the item.
Oh.
The
So
thing.
some of that might have been involved.
Those,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah.
Alchemist fire would be a great alchemist shop. Anyway.
Terrifying.
That would be kind of scary.
You walk in, the floor
I
is
want to
level.
get a lot of insurance
Floor
for it.
is
The floor is
Floor's
lava.
lava.
Have to
No.
That needs to be the name of the store.
Floor is
The
level.
acclaimed grape.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, I just buy my shirt. There's not anything too helpful.
Okay.
I'm gonna deface their sign at night.
Wow.
I support this.
What are you looking for, Andrea?
Do you know who owns it?
I kind of wanted to see if I could sneakily go down into the basement, into the back room, if possible, because that's where the lab used to be.
Okay. How would you like to do this? Would you like Vale to distract her? Would you like to distract her?
Are
I
you
could
looking
triple
for
or
stuff
something.
that is rightfully yours?
Yes.
She can take you down. We will be a distraction.
Okay. Are you coming in?
You can go down without us. If you need us, just call.
Okay.
Okay, so a dwarf and a Vasar come barreling into the room, throwing
free
punches at
swinging.
one another and knocking over stage.
I was actually going to ask to tie up all the people at the counter to
Wait,
be
what?
fit
No.
for something because nothing
Oh.
in the store
Oh,
is
no.
going to fit either of us. So.
Oh my god, that's
Yes.
beautiful.
I thought you meant tied up
No.
Wait, what? No.
You come back up, we got them all tied up, boss.
Metaphorically.
I don't know which I like better. I like that.
I like that.
That's how we distract them, Brett.
I wouldn't make small talk with anyone that tries to walk into the store in the meantime.
She's
So
like
you're
Peggy.
covering outside.
So-
She's
Like the
Peggy.
front.
As
I'm Peggy.
Yes. Channel your inner peg.
as six
That's
people
so not Violet.
leave the counters and begin measuring you, and especially your wingspan, because they're not really sure how to put. You keep requesting to get it covered in leather, and they're really not sure
the most lavish things
How
you
that
can. We're just
happens.
requesting them.
because you
much
close
gold
your
do I have on
wings,
me?
so it has to be supple leather, but you want it to be hard
Yeah, I
leather.
would have
And then-
actually be able to.
Oh, I have
buy
so
these
much gold on me.
outfits.
I'm like flashing gold. Like,
Oh.
oh, I can pay for it.
JP, make sure to ask for things that don't exist, like
Oh, yeah.
like
A
wing,
breastplate stretcher.
like wing crease elastic.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I make it very clear that I want my wings to be completely covered, but I still need to be able to fly.
Oh my god.
I need
roll-
shoes that make me at least 3 feet taller
Without, being
Without
heels.
looking like it.
without looking like it.
Without looking like
A man comes in and tries to give you stilts. He is immediately fired.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty big distraction, guys.
Right.
Roll bluff, whichever
Roll
one of
some
you two has it.
I
Probably
mean,
neither.
I don't have it, but it's untrained, so.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
10.
2.
Can I assist?
No, they're fine.
I mean, I'm flashing gold. I mean, they can think I'm mine all.
Bonuses.
Money talk.
They probably just think you're stupid.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking you to cover my wings in leather so I can still fly. I think
I
think
need to be prestigious, sir.
You probably just.
I
come
need
off
a
as
beard
eccentric.
hat. A beard cozy.
Roll stealth to sneak you and Anna behind into the back room.
Just
30.
walk down there.
Okay. You just go. Oh, okay.
They didn't even do this.
Nope.
They're being so ridiculous.
We just walk past them and down the stairs.
Yeah.
You find that there are no stairs. There's no stairs leading down back here at all.
Is there a trap door anywhere?
Roll search or roll perception. Search.
You have time.
This is what we were here for.
Yeah. We
I'm
got
having such a hard time with math. 24.
Little did you know that Hove and
There's
I
no.
love Macy's.
You realize what had happened. The alchemist shop and the two buildings next, or the two shops next to it, also burned down. They bought the entire area. You can assume. Roll. Do you have architecture or engineering?
I have dungeoneering.
Roll engineering. That'll work too.
Wow, we are rolling so good. This is stupid. 23.
We're gonna get into combat and roll nat 2s all day. Like I'm just saying.
23.
Great.
Yep.
There's a small podium in the center of the room, and the other in the main store that Hove is currently standing on, being sized for boots. Underneath of that is where the trapdoor downstairs would be.
We might have to come back at night.
Or I might need something else.
God.
We'll probably have to come back.
Yeah.
But at least that's how you get down there.
Remember, we have an Amorai, so if you need to tell us something, go through her.
Yeah.
Hi.
Can you relay that to the boys so they can stop doing this ridiculous dance they're doing?
I tell them.
We should
I
be
mean,
like,
we can just get them
You can
over
just
here
get,
if
like-
you want to get down there right
You
now.
can just get like really mad.
It's no big.
no, we can. Yeah, we can get them somewhere else in the store if we wanted to.
Start demanding to see what they have in the back. That is the.
All right, what do you have in the back?
Well, sir, if you come with us, and I'll sit there and carry all of you into the back.
Okay.
You're not standing alone in the middle of a clothing store.
Well, Peggy's out front talking.
I close the door and like flip the sign. At lunch.
Be back in 15.
A
Genius.
woman who was just about to walk in the store goes,
I'm
and
sorry.
just walks away.
We have VIP customers right now.
Damn,
It's literally
great.
like the fucking like
Jesus.
queen.
VIP, very ignorant people.
Yeah.
We're gonna end this by being like really upset that they haven't helped us. Never coming back here.
Do you walk over to the podium?
Well, I'll take
Um,
business
It's
elsewhere.
like a small raised dais. It's made of wood. You can flip it over easily.
Oh, so it's not too strong? Because I was worried about that.
It is not nailed to the floor.
So her and I can move it together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You flip it over. Underneath is it looks like a stone floor, and then it looks like they tried to like cement over a trapdoor. You can see it under it, but you're gonna have to break some cement.
So
Alright.
we might need them. Or something.
I could find a reason.
Do I have an alchemist item?
What can I use to break cement?
Any of the mannequin
Break
stands
it.
nearby, or
Melt it.
Melt it could work.
your sword, if you want to.
Your feet.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to pick
Your
up a
head.
sword.
Don't you have
Roll
it?
damage.
I have
Use it.
bottles of acid.
Can
I
she
can
like
use
pour it
burning
along
hands on
the-
it.
Pour it?
Just
I mean, you
along
really just
the
need to get some
creases?
crabs.
Pour the acid?
If you use one thing.
Yeah, I use one thing. I have 2 vials.
As you go through that, it burns through the hinges, and the trapdoor goes and falls to the floor.
I like.
In the other room. Sorry. I'm not feeling well.
I jumped down on it. Yeah, we jumped down.
There we go.
You realize that there is no ladder. It is about a 15-foot drop.
I have rope.
Okay.
You could also
we're
step
tied
up.
to a mannequin.
I mean, you could just step back up through the
Well-
shadows. Can't? Is it?
If I could get her to the and like I could always teleport to her shadow.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah.
If I can like hoist her back up.
Oh, true.
Or she could just stay up.
Sweet.
Do you want to rope it down first?
That's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
Okay. You tie a rope to a nearby mannequin.
Or beam or something.
Yeah, and descend into the floor.
Okay.
You're in
I
a.
take the rope down.
Oh, yeah.
There's still a flipped over podium and a hole in the floor. But there's no longer a rope to the ceiling.
If they come out, I'll just be like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And then you shut us in there.
As long as there's not rope there.
In any case.
Yeah, worst comes to worst, leave us down here. Look at that.
No, because I'm gonna be convinced something's down there that I want.
Can you guys roll bluff again?
Hopefully, I get a little bit better.
As you enter into the room, it looks to be
Technically a little
an
bit
alchemist lab. So do you're down there
Yeah.
with her? You can't see. I would like to point that out.
Yeah.
I also
But
don't
you
feel
can.
comfortable lighting a torch down here.
Yeah.
I kind of like describe everything to her. Can you cast light?
I could
down
I
here?
can cast
Yeah.
like, daylight.
Can she do that?
Boom! You can
Okay.
see.
All right.
Nice.
It's almost as if you were outside.
It's just like I probably would have pulled out a
Come
torch
back,
and you would have
they
been
see
like,
a
no,
glowing
Beam.
you don't know what might have spilled down here.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, as you look around the room, Anna, you've never been here before. You've never been down here before.
What?
You've been in other parts of the basement, but you've never been in a specific room before.
Okay.
As you look around, you look into what appears to be a very richly appointed alchemist lab, as in the level of quality of gear down here is fairly incredible from what you're used to using.
So this is his secret Frankenstein room you
Yeah.
didn't know about.
Like the
Yeah.
Franken room.
It's Franken room. Oh, what'd you get for your bluffs, please?
15.
Okay.
Nice.
4.
Okay.
It's better than 2.
Okay, so
Four
as
passes
you
of-
go back
Yeah.
and forth for a few seconds, ignoring the 2 girls in the basement, one of your attendants begins fist fighting with one of his attendants over the size of your shoes.
We're
Oh my god.
now. I'm betting with Hove. By the way, we're just like I got that. Well, my guy just kicked the shit out of your guy.
Hearing this, they begin to fight harder.
You're like chicken. It's
Started
like
like
chicken
throwing
fighting.
money at them.
Dance puppets.
As you look around, you can tell that this was a place where he did his own personal experiments in private. He never really shared it with anyone else. As you can tell, everything is perfectly labeled, placed, and like set around the room to make it very easy to get to various areas. A small work table sits on one side. It looks to be like a writing desk. All of the other 3 walls of the room are all lab benches. A small, it looks like a door stood off to the left, but was caved in or collapsed on the other side. So there's no way to open it, but you can see like large rocks are sticking through the wood, and you can tell that the hinges are barely holding this whatever's on the other side back.
Are there any obvious like chests, containers of any sort we could grab?
Absolutely. All over the room, he has a series of small chests, a Eldritch cooling vat. He has
I'm just
a...
gonna get the bag of holding open, and I'm like, get whatever you
Oh, that's
need
right,
and
we
get
have
it
the holding.
fast.
Yeah,
and you can
how-
just.
I just started throwing
What's
things
the
there.
weight limit on your bag of holding? Is it a type 1?
I think it's a type 1. It's
Type
not the
1?
heavy one.
I think it's 300.
I got a cash up here.
Oh, that too. I can hold something.
What's your cash weight?
Just passing,
Jesus.
passing like
They're just
Wow.
throwing flasks into the air and
I
they're just
didn't Google bag
disappearing.
of holding type 1. I googled type 1, and I got diabetes.
Oh,
God,
So
not quite the same.
they start passing like a spear to Ashley, and she's just like this whole. Jesus.
But I don't know what
That's awesome.
particularly like matters or is important.
Your
Yeah.
content limit is 250 pounds.
Okay.
You can.
24.
Yeah, I knew that was fine.
Wait, really?
24 pounds.
It should be higher than that.
Oh, doesn't it change per level?
Yeah.
I haven't been moving it.
Oh.
It's 5 pounds per level plus your intelligence modifier. Or your intelligence score, actually.
Yeah, it's score. That's the thing that always trips me up. I was like, modifier would always
Oh.
be
It
would be
small,
that.
but
Yeah.
it's score. It's like full on score.
And we changed it a few times because it wasn't enough, and then it was too much, and I was like,
Because I read it once, and the example, I was calculating it with the modifier. And I was like, that math is wrong. And I was like, oh,
so
it's
at least
score.
25.
Is
Plus
there, are there any
intelligence
like,
score. Is
are
it plus
there-
intelligence score per level or
Mm-mm.
per
Just
total?
score.
Just your
So we're
total.
level 5, so 25 plus.
47 pounds.
are there
Okay.
any like notebooks
That
or
doubles it.
writings or sketches or drawings?
Yes, he appears to have a small. It looks like he has a series of experiment novellas that he has written. There's 15 of them in total. They are clearly numbered and marked, as well as what their contents are. And then sitting on his desk, he has a single revoicer.
Oh my god, this is like
Ooh.
a straight jackpot for you.
Yeah, I take that. I take that personally and put it in my
I'm like so
satchel.
excited on your behalf.
Yeah.
You can fit the entire contents of the lab inside of your bag of holding with 50 pounds left to spare. You don't need the benches.
The whole lab, literally. You just like walk around.
What? What would have been the door? Like, would I have known what the door led to?
You remember this door, but you've only ever seen it from the other side. It had a large "Do not enter, dangerous beasts" inside.
Dangerous.
Aw.
It was always locked.
Yeah, it was
You
like
never-
his super private
Yeah.
study.
You,
Okay.
you never knew what was in.
What was on the other
That's
side
cute.
of the door?
The rest of the lab downstairs, all the
Okay.
basic stuff where
The
you
fake.
learned how to make alchemist fire. And
So like the tiny like kids kit.
Yep.
Aw.
Can I like
Science
hoist her
items.
back up?
Yeah.
And then because I'm a show off, I'm gonna like teleport to her up there.
You startle her, and now you're looking down on a hole in the floor that is very brightly lit.
Can I make that go away?
Yes, it's gone.
Okay.
Do you put the podium back?
Yeah, we pull.
Okay.
I reopen the store.
Yeah. And when you're like coming up, I like smirk at you like really.
Hove and Raziel,
Who
having
wins?
their attendants finally finished fighting,
Who won?
Raziel's won.
Buy at least
My boy.
something.
Yeah,
I slipped the man 5 gold pieces.
They bled for you.
He's fucking rich now.
He goes, I fucking quit! He
How much
leaves.
did you give him?
Not a man!
What did you give him?
5 gold.
3 months wages for him.
Right, he's gonna just get another job. He's gonna
But
hang out for a
Think
little
about
while.
the D-bags, you know. They're going to take that and take 3 months off.
He goes outside, or you guys eventually go back out into the main room.
Yeah.
I assume you unlocked the door.
I reopened it as soon as we put the podium back down.
Sorry. Oh.
I can tell them that we're done.
Your attendants bring you
Pretty
back out to
entertaining.
the podium to show off your
Can you
boots,
pay
which
me?
you can never really get to fit correctly. And then another argument breaks out between the 2 older women, who begin stamping their feet on the podium and having a large argument.
No.
Does the party attempt to leave now?
No. We're not
Okay.
implicated in this. I want to watch the...
As they begin to continue stamping their feet, the podium gives way and they find themselves in a hole in the floor.
Am I on the podium as well?
No.
Good.
I'm like gasping. I'm like, oh my god.
File workers comp!
You had a whole basement this whole time and you haven't shown
You
us?
didn't show us?
What's in
You've been covering up holes in the floor?
What kind of establishment is this?
What kind of Swiss cheese shop is this?
Well, I'm taking my business elsewhere.
They try from the basement to get you to stay.
I'm gone. I leave.
No, please, don't go!
Did we basically ransack the lab? Like, there's nothing that
There's
they
nothing.
Okay.
Are there still people in this store who work there who are up there and can help
Yeah.
them? Okay.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
are
we're not
three.
leaving some old women
leaving.
dead in a basement.
There's one bloodied younger gentleman who
Yeah.
lost his fight.
Yep.
And then there is 2 middle-aged women still left up there.
I heal the bloodied younger gentleman 8 HP with Burger.
He bows deeply and says thank you.
How dignified. I like this guy. Well,
Still lost his fight.
with honor.
Oh, the only reason he lost is because your guy used his boots to bash in his face.
Hey, he's resourceful.
I tip him 4 gold.
He still lost.
He pockets it without saying anything.
Business motive.
Go ahead.
13.
He doesn't want anyone to know.
That's his goal. Them bitches gonna try and get some of it.
True.
That's why the other guy just quit. This guy's thinking long term. He wants this job, but this way he can, maybe move into a better place.
Or, it's basically a savings account.
Yeah.
3 months.
He's responsible. My guy was responsible.
Yeah, mine's gonna go blow it on crack and hookers. I'm saying.
Accurate.
He's already got the
And
crack.
now we know why each of us picked our respective person.
Cracking hookers.
Oh my god, okay. I'm leaving.
Alright, the party finds themselves back on the snowy streets of Dragonheart.
Did you find what you
You
needed?
get jostled and generally ignored by the populace around you.
I jostle back.
I don't move.
You don't.
If someone
you
tries
don't,
to bump into me.
you don't stab them. You just jostle them.
Just jostle.
Just jostle.
Okay. Where are you guys headed?
By the way, for the record, because I don't think it's ever been stated, but I keep my valuables on the inside of my coats, and my hands are always on them.
Okay.
Because I worship Nogres. I have a little personal hoard inside of my...
He opens it. It's a tiered cavern.
It's
He gets inside of his own cloak.
I gotta go now, and the cloak just falls to the ground.
Hold this, I'll be back.
I do a turtle thing with my armor. Just
But the armor...
Breastplate clatters to the ground.
No, it stays where it was. Floating.
my legs don't go in. It's just my torso.
It's the
So I can
torso.
keep walking, but there's like...
Oh my god.
It's got little shelves in there that you
Yeah.
can...
How did you find them again?
We found them.
Yeah. How? Yeah. Oh.
You cornered us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just be glad you didn't get cornered in my cavern.
Oh my god.
Boy, I don't know what that's supposed to be.
That could be taken a lot of ways.
I mean, adult.
Yeah. I think we should go and see if he's found out anything name-wise or location-wise that we
Oh,
can use as our next
Your
lead.
boo.
I'm cold.
She can warm up. She can unpack the dangerous chemicals we're carrying around in our sack.
What?
Oh, just,
And then maybe we'll
Bombs.
have some names, some people to shake down, and
Yeah, shake them down.
Some
Yeah,
journals to read.
yeah.
just gonna shake them down. A 20-story building.
shake them off the roof.
Let's go talk to your guy.
He has a name.
Your boo.
It's not that either.
Rowan.
I would pat your head, but that'd be condescending. So I just nod at you.
Very good.
I think about patting your head, and then I don't.
Can you even reach my head?
Probably not. I'm not sure,
You could jump.
but
You could
Well,
fit jumps.
he probably has like his wings might cast a shadow on his head, so you could shadow shift your
There's a
hand.
hand just comes out. Jesus.
I could pat your wing.
That's up there. That's like 10 feet up there.
That's.
I just pat the side of it.
Can you explain
Yeah.
it to me?
Oh, I don't know how this. Yeah, it just. That's
All right, let's go find
That's
Rowan.
terrifying.
Okay, you arrive back at your apartment.
It's sacked.
Who's here?
No one.
Fuck.
It's not back yet.
That's what I say. I walk in like, oh god damn it. But we still needed to unpack and warm
Yeah.
up anyway.
Unpack.
It's cold.
What does the raven do?
Speaking of the raven,
I was gonna
it's
say.
tugging on your sleeve, trying to get you to go to the window.
Is the window closed?
No.
Did we close it earlier?
No. It's closed.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say.
I go towards the window. I'm like, not what?
It looks down.
I look down.
At the bottom of this, you're looking out onto the street. Across the way and to the left a little bit is Ural's place where the temple is hidden inside of a ruined apartment complex, which is much set up the same way as yours. Only in that one, all the building itself is ruined.
Something large fell on it.
No. It's where you have a glass center that goes all the way down through the building. At the bottom of their building, instead of there being trees and stuff like inside yours, there's a like put together temple to Ural.
Okay, cool.
In any case, you're down on the street level, which is 3 stories below or 5 stories below you. There seems to be a group of about 4 men looking around confused.
They're probably lost looking for something.
Do I recognize these men?
No.
What races? What are they dressed like?
They're all humans. They appear to be wearing fine leather outfits, armor,
They're
stuff
wearing
like that.
scout fits.
Do they look cultish?
Scout fits, cloaks on, heavy cloaks.
Do they
towels
match?
pulled up.
Can I
Yes, they all match.
perceive these nerds?
I'm like,
Hang
hey
on.
guys, come look
I'm
at
trying to
this.
determine if they're
Oh, I'm looking out the window.
Yeah.
because when we got brought here, we were confused at first. I'm trying to see if they're looking for something, but like obscured by the same thing that was obscuring us when we got here.
Good.
These nerds are trying to find me.
Fly perception. 10.
They seem okay. They seem to be under the same effects that you were when you first arrived here when you couldn't find Rachel's apartment.
I'm a little suspicious why they are looking for
I
it.
asked the bird if it knows them.
It shakes its head.
I look at the bird and say, void.
Is that a
I
yes?
need to make
Is
that
that
a
the
gift.
equivalent of a shrug? Or yes?
It's a yes.
Okay.
I need to make all of Brad's little. I need to make gifts out of these VODs.
A bird just told me they're void, but I'm down. I'm going.
No.
I start walking towards the door.
Wait, are you really gonna trust the bird?
But
Yeah.
if there's 4 of them.
Well, I'll
there
find
could
out
be
for sure
more.
if they're void. Hopefully there is more.
Try to lure them in the building,
But not up here.
not up here. Just out of the street.
Is that like an alleyway?
What else is in this building?
There's 4 floors of apartments.
Do people live in them?
Not on purpose.
Do people squat?
Yeah,
Fucking what?
they're all squatters.
How did I get here?
Oh, so it's
He just
kind
wakes
of-
up. Oh no.
So we can
You,
kill them in the atrium. It's
Rachel killed the original owner of the building, so technically she owns
You
the
own
building.
He was a bad guy.
That's how property works.
She went to the bank. I killed Steve. Oh, I guess you inherited his asset.
Well, she forged his signature into
Right.
the building, signed
Right.
over to her for a hefty sum of free money. But
For
in any case,
free.com.
his body was
He
never
was
found.
running it like a drug den.
I'm proud of you.
I'm just making this episode go.
I'm proud
In
of you.
any case, Rachel technically owns a building, so the people that live downstairs have always just lived downstairs, and she's never made them pay rent.
That's
Ah,
nice of
those
you.
kind of neighbors.
As long as they
The ones who
keep their
just
mouth
live
shut.
downstairs.
They don't
and
see
never want to
anything
really
that happens
interact
here.
with them.
They see
Bring
nothing.
them into the atrium. We'll kill them. Isn't there an atrium? Like
Wait,
center area?
If they're void.
Yeah.
They're
Bird
void.
said they were.
Yeah, birds said it.
They have cows on. Do they have cows that look like?
Cow.
Do they look like the coin? If I hold up the coin,
Accurate.
I'm like, hey, look, they match. It's fair game.
Bird said there. I'm.
Yeah.
Look, if
He's already
Roz
like
not told me
half
with his bird, I'm pretty good with animal familiars at this point.
This bird killed him about.
This bird killed him.
The bird's like, no.
I really didn't.
Wait, how does the bird say no?
It said no before.
Oh, okay.
It has an inflated ego, so
I like its yes better.
Yeah.
I like how birds do that. It's pretty great.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm
Okay, yeah.
gonna go confront these nerds
Do
on
it.
the street.
By the time you get to the first floor, which includes taking the lift,
I mean, who said I was taking the floor?
how are you getting down there?
I need to break the windows. I can hero landing.
Just let it go.
Odd then.
Oh, hey, someone likes your Christmas jumper.
Yeah.
Your
No, I-
sweater.
If there's a window and it goes to them,
It's a sweater.
He's probably.
I just like open the window,
Yeah.
kind of fall out, and glide and try to land in front of them.
They call him jumper?
As you are opening the window, they
didn't know
begin to
that.
fan out, like they're trying to scout out the area.
Okay.
When you land, you can just teleport downstairs.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'm downstairs.
I'm still worried about how the bird found the apartment, and now there's other weird people finding the apartment. I'm
Yeah,
like,
These ones
Their
don't look like they found
I don't
anything
know.
yet.
But how did the bird know?
Can we perceive the bird?
Just
Sense mode of the bird. That's
Why
what
are
I
they
was
so
looking
hung
for.
up on this bird?
It
Dude,
found
I like
my
this bird.
apartment.
The problem is, I'm pretty sure I know what meta Wyatt knows where it is.
People haven't found the apartment.
I have theories.
I have theories.
In any case, you go downstairs. You land behind one gentleman who is off by himself.
You look lost, buddy.
Shit is the only thing he's. Yeah, we're looking for a friend. She's about this. She describes it.
Oh, I can take you to go see her.
Oh, sure. It's easier than I thought.
Is he clearly like void material?
At his,
does he feel
I'm looking
like
for a
void?
insignia, something that would.
he has no outward sign, no outward appearance, but he carries himself as Vale does.
So he's a shitty dude, anyways.
Ouch!
Oh!
I can take it.
I can take it. Is he wearing a ring?
No,
Okay.
his hands are unadorned.
yeah.
When you tell me
At
that,
his
I'm a little
hips
upset.
are, they appear to be two curved short swords, which
Okay.
you recognize as kukris after about a minute of staring at
Oh,
them.
bitch weapons.
Bitch. I also
Bitch
beckoned his
meat.
friends to come because I saw them when they went away.
Oh yeah, sure. He gives out a low whistle.
Okay.
After a few minutes, 3 gentlemen surround you.
Okay. They can surround me. I ain't scared. Like,
What is the rest of the party doing?
I'm going down as
Going
fast as I
downstairs.
can.
Getting ready to tell
You're on the
him.
lift. Oh,
She
you're
doesn't
just
need-
staring at the window.
She doesn't need to be.
I would be coming down too.
She's gonna reap her in if she needs
Yeah.
to.
Yeah! I'm not a Beyblade.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Let her
cast
rip.
Mage Armor.
Let her rip.
Okay.
What do you do?
I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Well, on the lift, she's like,
What's happening?
shield.
Come with me, boys.
Iron Man suit up.
They
Yes.
follow you.
Okay.
One goes in front of you, and he gives you the whole, like, which way does he turn kind of questions, and where are you taking them?
Which way does it go?
I'm just going to the courtyard. That's where they wanted to. I was going to take them to the street. I don't give a shit. But
All right.
we're going to the courtyard.
I will teach you the art of subtlety yet.
They know they're going to a shakedown too. They're not even. There's no question.
Shakedown?
Brad, is there an extra marker over there?
Just want to shake it off.
Is shake how you say
I just need
beat
one. I just
in
need
your
one.
culture?
You know what's going to happen.
Oh god, just one. I actually need.
Rachel, can I have that map?
Oh yeah, you did just draw this, didn't you?
Can you
Our minis aren't going to fit on there.
make a 3D model layout that I can tour online, like new apartments being built?
I got those.
There has to be.
It has a slightly plastic.
Remember how I
quality
linked you guys
where
those
we just
notebooks?
Just gotta make it
build
in
it.
Minecraft.
The waterproof ones.
Yes.
I got them.
Okay.
I forgot to grab them before I left.
It's better this way.
I forgot I bought them, and they
Hasn't
just showed up,
been
and I was like,
used in a while,
What I need to
so-
map in
Oh,
there
there
for
we
Mondays. There's like several things that I really need to actually map out.
Just, I have to, yeah.
Actually, to answer your earlier question,
What
Um,
question to ask?
the first floor
Looks like this.
contains like a series of shops and stuff.
Oh, okay. Can we go to battle cam? Battle cam.
Are they
Yeah.
vacant?
Yeah, they're all
Everybody
vacant.
loves a battle camp.
Rachel never
Oh, it's
never
really-
let other
Battle
people
camps on
sign
top.
leases.
I have no formal tenants.
Does the clothing store have a Yelp page?
What are those?
Yelp.
Hey, someone go downstairs and get a tree.
Oh my god.
I want to see
Drug
the
addicts
trees.
and miscreants are the
Get
best
the
tenants.
rose bush too.
Just
What?
get all of them.
Fish?
Bring
Yeah,
it on.
just
You can see some of them are like
We
a
can put
little
the pizza
messed
right-
up, but
That's
yeah, bring
This
them
could
up.
be a treat.
We'll show you.
See, this is why we need.
Is this a cut spot?
How long
Could
have
be.
we been going?
We haven't been going super
It's like an
long.
hour and a half.
Has it?
It's
5, yeah.
Justin,
Okay.
I'm
What?
joining.
What?
Cut spot bread?
It's like
Yeah, sure, go
an
ahead.
hour and a half.
Okay. Well, while we're setting up the map here, I think that's going to conclude this episode of As Far As You Can Tell. I'm Joe. With me was Andrea, Rachel, Ashley, Brett, and JP. If you want to learn more about the setting we're playing in, the Zodiac Empires setting, go to zodiacempires.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, a whole bunch of cool places, social media, all that. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.